and I'm going to remove it from the fire. Well, good morning, all you backcountry cooks. It's kind of a chilly morning here in the Ozark Mountains, and I am Dan, your backcountry chef. And as we talked about in the last couple of videos, or actually just the last video, I'm going to be doing a series on backpacking meals. And today's backpacking meal is going to be bacon, egg, and cheese grits. This is another recipe that I got from Chef Corso, putting a little bit of a twist on it for myself, but yeah, come along with me and see what you think. For my gear list today, I'm going to be using the Firebox Scout with the butane burner. I'm going to be using my Tokes pot, and then I'm also going to be reviewing a new product for you while we're waiting for a meal to cook. The ingredients for this recipe are a couple of strips of pre-cooked bacon, some cheddar cheese or cheese of your choice. We're going to use 4 tablespoons of powdered eggs, and we are also going to be using a half cup of your favorite cornbread mix. I like Jiffy cornbread mix, so that's what we're using as our grits. We're going to start out by chopping up our bacon. Actually, let's start out by getting our water heated. Then we're going to chop up our bacon. Once you have your bacon all chopped up, we're going to put it inside of our water. Bring that to a boil. Now, while you have some time, you're going to want to chop up a couple of ounces of your favorite cheese. I'm using some smoked Colby Jack that I smoked this winter. So maybe in the future I'll do a video on how I smoke my own cheese. If you haven't ever smoked your own cheese, it is really easy and comes out just really tasty. So once that comes to a boil, we are going to add our grits and our cheese. Actually, we're going to add our grits and our eggs, and then we're going to add our cheese after we let that cook for just a couple of minutes. All right, we're just now getting to a boil. And I'm going to add my grits. eggs. Got to make sure you have a 750 milliliter pot on this one because it takes up all of it. Alright, and I'm going to remove it from the fire. And I'll give it a stir. Make sure you get all that mixed up good. This is really starting to look good. Alright, while I'm working on this, I'm going to go ahead and start my water for my coffee as well. Alright, now that, gosh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see that. Let's move this over here. So, man, it looks good and smells really good. I'm going to go ahead and add my cheese while it's nice and hot. Break those up so that they can melt up in there. Give that a stir. And I'm going to put the lid on it again and let it cook for a couple of minutes. I'm going to give it a taste too. That's going to be really good. All right. As I told you earlier, I was going to be doing another product review. Brew Trek was kind enough to send me this on-the-go French press style coffee cup. I really like it. This is just, it's solid. It might be a little too heavy for backpacking, but it'd be really good for car camping. But it just really seems to be made well. It's got a little reservoir in the bottom of it for you to store extra coffee in. You know, I like to use fresh grounds, so that's what we're going to be doing today. As you can see, it's got the little plunger built in. I'm gonna just get to grinding my coffee up into the bottom of it. I've got about 12 to 14 ounces of water heating. That's what I'm using. Gotta love the smell of fresh ground coffee. Our water is just coming to a boil. Go ahead and turn the flame off. I'm gonna pour this in here. Make sure that all your coffee grounds get a good coat of water. Put the lid on. And I'm going to wait just a couple of minutes before I squeeze it on out. When I'm waiting for that coffee to go ahead and steep, I'm going to check on my grits. Oh man, I'm not sure if it looks all that great, but gosh, it smells great. I'm going to salt and pepper. And then Any of you that have ever watched any of my videos, you know what my favorite secret seasoning is, and that's Slap Your Mama. That's why on my little salt and pepper shaker here, it gets its own complete half or complete section because I use a lot of it. Oh, that cheese is nice and melted in there. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be good. You know, I think everything tastes better outside anyway. When you're out camping, it always seems to taste better. All right, now that we've given our coffee a little bit of time to steep, I'm gonna go ahead and press that on through. All right. I'll leave a link to Brew Trek. This is the double shot, I believe, cup, and I'll leave a link to it in the description box as well. I recommend it. It's very highly made, well made, and looks to be very strong. Let's see how the coffee turns out. It's a good way to start your day. All right, now let's see about these grits. Look at all that cheese in there. So good, I'm not sure I can even talk to you. It's cheesy, it's creamy, got a little bit of sweetness from the cornbread mix, and then you got the bacon coming through. That's really a good recipe. This recipe here is enough for 2 people, so if you were just using it by yourself, you could just half everything. Gosh, that's really good. Well, so I can finish this breakfast, I'm going to go ahead and close out. If you like our channel, subscribe, please, and hit the thumbs up, and then hit the notification bell so that you know whenever we post another video. And until the next video, get outside and find an amazing place to cook something good.